Hey, my Whisper Gang of A players, and you know what to do. Get in here and sit down. But don't forget to sit down with your phone, tablet, whatever it is. Make sure it's an Apple phone. They don't even sponsor me, so no. But make sure that you have something that you sit down with and subscribe, like, whatever your finger's supposed to do. Because I'm getting ready to sit down with my biological brother, Mr. Jonathan Clark, to have my first episode of Mr. Ty. Don't lie. Hey, my Whisper Gang of A players. Listen, this time I really need for you to get in here and sit down because you're about to experience the first episode of Mr. Ty Don't Lie with my biological brother, Mr. Jonathan Clark. I can't tell you his nickname because he'll probably get up and walk away. But so I'm just gonna leave it at Mr. Jonathan Clark, all right? So as we get started, I'm gonna go ahead and let you all meet none other than my brother, Mr. Jonathan Clark. Jonathan, or should you want me to call you JB?
Yeah, I prefer JB.
I know, and I don't want to do that, but I guess I do it for you. JB, go ahead and introduce the people to you.
Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Jonathan Clark. I'm his brother. Like he said, we grew up together. We grew up in Mullen, South Carolina, born and raised, and we just here and glad that all of y'all are here. And I'm proud of my brother. He come a long way. We started from the bottom. Well, he started from the bottom, and he just blossoming. And I'm proud of him, and I hope he just continue to grow and blossom. So,
wow. Already getting started. Jesus Christ, thank you so much for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, since he said I started from the bottom, he's been here since the bottom, you know, because we share the same mom, same dad. Tell everyone, what was it like growing up with me? Don't lie, but also don't get told off.
growing up with Mr. Ty, it was fun.
That ain't what you call me.
Well, TJ. Growing up with TJ was...
Now, hold on. That's what he called me. Don't never one of y'all decide to separate y'all lips and call me TJ. Y'all understand? Let me go ahead and give y'all a warning, all right? If y'all thought this was going to be Mr. Ty, my Ty Toss, I was going to be very polished, you'll be very disappointed, all right? Because I'm getting ready to be very relaxed. I love you and I love you for real. Now, go ahead. Now, what you say?
But growing up with Mr. Ty, it was fun, but he's very strict. Well, I'm used to Mr. Ty.
Okay, go ahead.
But TJ, growing up with TJ was very fun. He's very strict. Definitely a neat freak. If he cleaned the shower, I can't take a shower until he just took a shower, you know, so he's very particular about certain things. So, yeah, it was fun, but he definitely get on your nerves. His mouth is just crazy, very crazy, so.
Dog, that's what we're going to do starting out?
But I'm used to it, so I ignore it, or I just, give him the same thing he giving me, so.
Wow. And for everybody that has something to say about the shower part, I don't understand why why would I clean the shower when you get the experience to clean shower before me and I clean the shower? That ain't right. If you wanted the experience, you should have cleaned it.
He took too long to get in there. I'm like, hey.
Because I was cleaning, duh. Like, that's how that works. Jesus Christ. All right, so as you all can see, we'll go ahead and go there, all right? As you all can see, we are literally midnight and sunrise, all right? We are literally night and day, all right? And I love that for us, y'all, man. But what I want you to know, I want you to tell the people, because a lot of people grow up with, they may have a sibling who is homosexual or gay or the LGBTQIA plus community. So I want to know, what was it like for you? And you can tell the truth, growing up with someone as fabulous as me.
Well, growing up, I did get teased because, when I used to have my little say-so with folks, they used to say, you have a gay brother. So it did affect me and made me feel some type of way. But as life grows on and he don't judge me, and so I like what I like, he like what he like, so there's no judgment. That's my blood brother, so regardless, he gonna be there for me through thick and thin, I'll be there for thick and thin. So it is what it is with me, so,
Oh. So first off, I want to say that that is a lot of growth, right? I know we grew up in a small town. I think the last time I researched, it was 3,800 people, all right? Somebody, high school class was that population. But I first want to say thank you because it is a lot to process, especially, it's one thing to have a brother who is gay. It's another thing to have a brother who is gay, wear heels, and, just very himself, So I thank you for being able to move forward, process it, and be one of my biggest cheerleaders and supporters no matter what. He'll literally sometimes text me and say, "Hey, big sexy, hey, my big sister," and I'm just be like, "But no, that's not what I want to be, like at all, you know." But I thank you so much for being that and being willing to ignore everything that everybody else has to say because, like you just said, at the end of the day, we're brothers, and no matter what, I'm always gonna be there for you, and you always gonna be there for me. All right, so that's all that matters. So don't get slapped when I say this next question. All right, what is a funny story that you know that I would want you to tell that you gonna tell the people?
I've been pondering on this, and the only story that I have came up with was I wasn't there, but to hear it is funny to me. I can't remember who he went to the mall with, but he had went to the mall, and they was shopping. And when they walked out, the car was gone. And so he had to call Mom Dukes. She got in the car, and when she got in the car, she was driving. She went mad. She went. She went.
I'm sorry.
She went mad and nothing. She said she turned around and said, "Shit happened." so, so that's one of the stories that I just think about, and it's funny to me.
First of all, I'm crying laughing. That was so funny. Let me tell you something. Y'all may see me in a boot and nice, fabulous things, baby. But I grew up where my mama said, "You make it by any means necessary." All right. So when that car got repossessed, it wasn't gone. It was repossessed. It wasn't gone, and the girl I was with, my best friend, is in the audience. She's in the audience, all right? Baby, we walked out, and I had my bags going shopping, and we just were looking for the car, and I knew I parked on that aisle. I called her, I said, "Mom, I don't see the car. Here's the gag." She will get an attitude with me like, "You better find my, TJ, you better find my shit." I said, "But I can't find your shit because it ain't where I parked it." So then I'm sitting there, she was like, "Oh, they took it." They took it. And when I tell you, that is one thing I would give her, baby. And that thing, I have to tell people all the time, like, I'm the person where I won't stay down long because I witnessed her. Hey, it happened. Like, what am I going to do? It's gone. What am I going to do, right? And moved on, and she said, "Shit happens," And you know what? That's what I live by in life. Now, shit happens. You just got to get on and move on, all right? Welcome to Mr. Ty. Don't lie, all right? When did you realize that I wasn't just talking? It was really going to be something big. Like, I wasn't just getting on planes. I wasn't just, sacrificing, not going out, not doing anything, losing family, losing friends, but it was something serious. When was that aha moment for you?
When you made a sacrifice just to go follow your dreams and just stop, clocking in and just go straight for it and follow your dreams. That's when I knew you were serious about it and it wasn't no turning back then. So when you gave up a 9 to 5, that's when I knew you were serious about it.
Why did that action let you know that I was serious about it? Was it the action? Was it something about me? Why?
Because we all know we need money to survive. So to give up a 9 to 5 and, go off of your last or what you've been saving, that takes dedication and really determine on God because, all things are possible through Him. So when you have that mindset, anything is possible. So when I knew you gave her that 9 to 5, that's when I knew that you were serious.
Was that because Grandma had us in church and in the carriers?
Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
See, y'all don't know the Lord like we know the Lord. Y'all know the 2026 Jesus. See, we know the Jesus that you had to tarry for, huh? Y'all don't know nothing about that tarry. You on your knees spitting and stuff, and people got to call them harder. Y'all don't know nothing about that. See, y'all don't know the Lord. So I'm glad you know that. So listen, this is a truth question, all right? What is one thing people completely misunderstand about me? Oh, I'm nervous.
I would say your personality and your response. I don't think they know that your response can go from 0 to 100 real quick. So, yeah. So, I don't think they understand that.
This is why you don't let people that you know come up and talk about you, because they don't. They just say anything. What do you mean by response? It goes 0 to that.
Yeah.
That I just did it. That's what you talking about, ain't it? Disrespectful, because you could have chose something else to say. Okay, the next. So watching me gain, all the support of millions of people and around the world, been on TV and so forth and so on. What did you say in that time when you were like, dog, this is really bigger than basically I thought it was. Like what did you say in that moment?
My moment was when I went to a few events and I just see people asking for pictures and autographs and saying I love you, and they didn't grow up with you how I grew up with you. So for them to say they love you and they just want to take pictures with you, that was my moment, because like I said, they didn't grow up with you, and so for them to grow love for you and want to see you and travel miles and et cetera, et cetera. So that was my moment.
Wow. So growing up with me now, what type of brother would you say I was? If you had to describe me in 3 words, Uncle Jesus, what type of brother would you say I was?
Bossy number one. I say neat freak number two, and particular would be number three. Cause if it ain't in order, or if it ain't the way he wanted to be, oh, you good as gone. Good as gone. So for sure, them three right there.
And we could go back to our younger selves, especially during the time when our dad passed away. What is something that you would say to both of us at now, knowing what you know?
From Dad's point of view.
Mhm.
From Dad's point of view, shoot, that almost made me choked up. From Dad's point of view, damn, that almost made me choke up for real. I think
You got to be prepared.
Dad would say, "Daddy proud of you." And no matter what people view you or how people want you to be, that you made it. And we came a long way. So I know he proud of you. I just wish he was sitting in these seats right now. Cause I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm the only one that, you know, see what you do. And I just wish that he was here too. Cause he proud of you. And he definitely love you. So
First of all, when you come on set, you don't make me cry, okay?
hey,
Do you understand?
you should have
All
brought
right.
up Pops.
You don't make me cry because that's disrespectful. You understand? Because now I got to sit here with red eyes, okay? Right? And I don't think red eyes go with this outfit. You understand? Okay? So I want you, the next time, I want you to channel what you have to say, okay? But, wow. You know, often when I speak to you, although we may be different in appearance, we have a lot of the same characteristics. We have a lot of the same core values and everything. And um, I thank you for saying that. Um, there's a lot of things that I do wish we experienced differently, so that things could be different now. Um, but I will say that I think that overall we have grown to be brothers, right? It's one thing to call someone a brother because you all share the same blood, so forth and so on. People share the same blood with a lot of people, but I think we have really and truly grown to be brothers. And I love you, and I thank you for being here. And we're gonna pause. We're going to pause for a quick commercial break so that we can thank our sponsors. Okay? Thank you so much.
We know how challenging it can be to run a childcare center, managing registration, enrollment, parent communication, and daily activities, while ensuring every child gets the care they deserve. ProCare makes registration and enrollment fast and easy. Childcare center directors can communicate with parents, send pictures, use templates, and automated workflows. Parents can check their children in through the ProCare Childcare app and leave drop-off notes. ProCare shows staff students that are signed in or out and shows their classroom student-staff ratio. Staff can track activities and send messages and updates directly with families. Parents receive notifications and pictures through the ProCare Childcare app and have peace of mind about the care their child receives. ProCare helps centers build deeper relationships with the families they serve and makes life easier for staff by automating administrative tasks. Try ProCare today and see how it transforms your childcare center. Request a demo today.
Thank you to our lovely sponsors. And if you would like to be a sponsor of Mr. Ty Don't Lie, be sure to email admin@theempowerment.agency and we'll be sure to get that information over to you. That's childcare centers or anyone that wants your brand to go to millions of people around the world. Back to Mr. Jonathan, all right? So I wanted to tell you that I appreciate you. I thank you for saying that. And you look just like Daddy, first of all. And I love you. I really, 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 really love you. And my final question for you, all right? Final one. It is 2026, and we are literally sitting in my first school, right? What do you want to say to the 2026 TJ?
The 2026 TJ. I remember when I first came to this school and walking down these hallways, you was introducing me to everybody. And to the 2026 TJ, I would say, congratulations. You made it. You did it. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. So this is just the first of many. So I would say don't stop here. Continue, because God has a lot in store for you. There are going to be many obstacles, but you got to have the faith as the size of a mustard seed. As long as you have that, anything is possible. So I would say continue to grow, continue to believe in God, trust in the process, and believe. So that's what I would say to the 2026.
And to the 2026 Jonathan, JB, because I can't call you what I really want to call you, I would say that no matter what you think, you have grown tremendously. You are valuable, you are smart, you are handsome, and most importantly, you my mother brother, all right? So I want you to know that I say this to the world, that I love them and I love them for real. And I've said it today, but if you don't know anything else above anything that you know about me, know that I love you and I love you for real, all right?
That's my turn.
Huh? Yeah. Now you all, we're about to go into the segment where if you love that, you're going to absolutely love the next segment called My Tie Drops, and I'm going to get me a lemon drop. That's what it's named after, all right? And I'm going to take some questions from the live audience, and they get to ask me absolutely anything, and maybe one day you'll be in the audience, but get ready for Tie Drops. Hey, my Whisper Gang, YouTube subscribers, Eli Nation, all you people that I love, all right? Listen, we're about to go into Tie Drops, and Tie Drops is when I answer questions from, well, today, my live audience, and I want you to stay on the lookout for it. You never know when you may be able to attend Mr. Ty Don't Lie, live, fabulous, and in person. So make sure that you be on the lookout, all right? But if it's not live and in person, then I will be answering questions from the comment section and different places throughout my multiple platforms on social media. So tell somebody that you know to follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all over social media, all right? Excuse me, babe, my little parch. Now I'm getting ready to take a question from my audience. And my first question is coming from my fabulous mama, y'all man. Come on.
Hello, Mr. Ty.
Hi.
My first question for you is, what made you step out on faith to open a child care center?
Um, Faith is a really good word because, to be honest, I never wanted to open a child care center. I was happy being a regional director or something for a corporation or somebody else. But everything that I have done thus far, I have been following what God has told me to do. And I remember when I first went on the Kelly Clarkson show, and I had to explain to people like this all came fast to me. Like literally, I woke up one day with an email from her. Now I'm on TV. Now I got multiple bookings. Like it all came fast to me, and it was something that I did not set out to do. So to answer it in short, I was trusting God.
Okay.
So if He trusted me with the vision, I trusted Him to fulfill it.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, Mr. Todd. So my question to you is, will you be relocating back to Georgia? Not the drink.
Lemon drop, never do you wrong, baby. Never, ever. I don't care where you go. No. I will be back temporarily, like for a year, to make sure, to get the wheel rolling. After which, I'll be stepping out and entrusting Miss Danny to do what she's supposed to do. So, no, I won't be relocating back.
Okay.
This is just one of many. I want one in every state, so
Okay.
have to.
Oh, darn.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Thank you.
Wait. You come back.
Okay.
Why? Because what you was about to do?
I can't say on
Oh,
here.
just okay. We'll talk.
Yes,
We'll talk. Cause we
yes,
talk. Y'all
yes.
mad? Y'all mad
Thank
again?
you.
Y'all gonna be mad.
Well, I had to get a different one. Hello, Mr. Todd.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Okay, so my question is, when did you first discover that child care was your passion?
Oh, it wasn't.
Okay.
No,
So
it-
how did it come about?
I was in college, and my original major was elementary education. Like I literally said, I did not want to work with the little babies who were going to throw up on me. You see my outfits? Right. But I was in college. This is why you really have to trust God, right? And this is why in everything that you do, you have to learn to seek the lesson, right? Oftentimes we're upset, and I say that because I was in college and I was doing full loads, like that's a full semester, summer school, everything, and they dropped the major. And I went to my advisor and I said, I'm not starting over. Like, that's just not happening. She said, well, the only way you don't start over is if you go into early childhood education. See, here's the thing. I didn't realize that, like I told you all earlier, I was in my helping my birth mother in her garage that she converted to a child care center. She was in a bad marriage, and I was restaging the center every weekend, literally cooking lunch for the kids, giving the parents their babies, and I was only 10 and 11 years old. Everything was ordered. So I didn't realize that even the dropping of the major I'm about to run was ordered, right? So childcare was not what I wanted to be in. Everything was ordered. Even sitting here today was ordered. I just trusted God. So I just tell people all the time, trust Him. He knows the plan.
He does.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. You're pretty.
Congratulations. Thank you.
These are good questions, honey. They're asking me questions. I love this for them.
Hey, Mr. Ty.
Hi, Miss Stephanie. I know her because she came to our lunch and learn y'all man.
Yes. So you talked about preparing children for the world outside of these walls. So talk about the importance of not only the academic but the social emotional piece.
Yes. Honestly, to be honest with you, to answer that in 2026 language, I feel that a lot of people are too soft in today's world. I feel that a lot of kids are allowed to do a lot of things that don't really prepare them for the real world. They don't have a lot of structure. They don't have manners. They don't have anything. I think parents today raise their children as if they're always going to be here. And one thing that I always say is I tell people that my birth mother, she had her flaws. And one thing that she said that I raised you where if I wasn't around, somebody would want to take care of you. People raise their children where they can deal with them and they expect other people to tolerate it. and that's not realistic at all. So I prepare them for the world by giving them structure, teaching them manners. I never forget when I started working for Carol's Daughter Learning Center. I had my kids saying yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir, and the owner said, "Oh no, they can just say yes, no." Because see, you never know where that child is going to go. And down in the South, it's disrespectful for a child, a baby, to look at an adult and say, yeah, yes. It's disrespectful. So you'd rather them say yes, ma'am, or someone say, no, you don't have to say that, baby. I'm not that. Than them to be expected to say it and then they don't do it, right? So you have to prepare them. You're not going to always be around. So for me, I believe in prepare them, giving them that structure, giving them those fundamental things, how to sit at a table, how you should dress, how you should cross your legs if you're a lady or if you decide to do something like me, how you should cross your legs, how you should do those things. Prepare them for the world, because one thing my grandmother told me to end this question, see, she said manners will take you further than anything else. They will take you further than money. So I believe in creating good people so they can thrive in the world and we can have a better world.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Tuck.
Hey, Mr. Derek.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm not gonna make you cry.
Don't, y'all, cause see, his episode is coming soon, and y'all might understand why I had a little blush like that. Y'all ain't know dark skin people can blush. Good, y'all right? Go ahead.
I actually want you to talk to us about something. Anytime anybody who started a business knows this, we have those moments where we just really want to give up, where it just seems like nothing is going as planned. And it's like, the devil is winning. Talk to me about those times, or a time that you really just kind of wanted to give up, and what made you continue to push through.
Well, first of all, you lied. Because that's definitely going to make me cry. When I purchased the center, I had an investor. And when I tell the story, it's not to bash, it's not to say anything, because at the end of the day, I'm grateful that he gave me what he did give me, not even knowing me for a year. Literally met me in Miami at a bar and saw the potential in me and invested in my vision. So originally the investment was supposed to be $60,000. So with $60,000, I knew I could make something shake. I could, but midway into it, I called him. He gave me 15 to get started, to get the key. Well, to get the key, it was $10,500. You do the math, all right? $10,500 from 15 that was gone, and then I had to have insurance. So that 15 she was gone already, all right? So then I started, I had to take more bookings. I had to get back on the road while managing the center. And then so one day I called and I said, hey, I wanted to know how you want to do the remaining part of the investment, because he told me we would work that out later. I just need you to get the key. He said, well, I started another business and I cannot give you that now because I got to have a certain amount for my position in the business. To be honest, yes, initially I was like, oh my God, I was pissed. I was hurt because I had planned it out. I knew where I was going to go. I knew where this was going to go. And at that moment, I didn't know how things were going to happen, how renovations were going to get finished, how the walls were going to get painted. I didn't know. And I remember crying so hard in here one night. And I walked through every room and I prayed. And I said, God, there's no way in the world you will bring me this far to just leave me here. There's no way. You would not do that to me. And that is when I decided I literally have to trust him, because I was relying on the investment. I was relying on him, and I realized that all of my journey has been a God thing. And whenever the story is told, I want the story to be told that it was nobody but God. Every floor, every ounce of paint, every baseboard, every piece of furniture, it was nobody but God, because I literally, times when I thank God for Miss LaTanya, because times when I couldn't call people, we talk about money, but it's a mental thing as well. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I had to push through because I knew he would not do that to me. And he just wanted me to trust him. Don't give up. You got to learn that if I would never leave you, I would never forsake you. I would be the light into your pathway, that all things work together for the good of them that love the Lord. You got to keep pushing. And that's what I did. I pushed, I pressed, and I am in this building because he made a way. So that's all I know. That's all I know. That's all I know. All right, no more questions. Oh, you got one? Come on. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hello.
Oh, listen, don't start it, all right?
I'm not gonna make it
Okay.
cry. So you talked about in your message how the trials and tribulations and the struggles that you faced to do a business and how you always kept God first. What advice would you give people that's trying to start their own business but they're being a little skeptical?
Do it. Do it. Do it confused. Do it scared. Do it broke. But don't do it without God. Do it. Do it. You all, that is the end of Tie Drop, honey. I have, I'm sorry, baby. My assistant director got a question, baby. Come on up here. Ease on up here. Ease on up here, honey. Tiptoe up here, honey. Tip. Okay, go ahead.
Hello, darling.
Hi, baby.
All right, my question for you, Mr. Ty, is we all know that you're the fashion guru, as I like to call it, and that you're inspiration to me for my style.
Oh, thank
So
you.
my question is, what is the biggest store that you can say is your inspiration to your style, and why? The one store, not a bunch of stores, but one specific store that you can walk into and pick out an outfit any day.
Zara.
Why?
Well, hold on, sweetie. You know what? That's not true. But if you take me to a good Ross, dress for less, honey, I can pick me out a good number, honey. I can put me out. I just need a good pair of pants or a good top or something. I got a boot or a top or pants. I need a mix and match. I got it. Take me to a good Ross, all right? Mm-hmm.
Ross has good stuff.
Ross. And here's the thing: what people fail to realize is it's name brand stuff.
Exactly.
It's name brand stuff. All right, take me to a Ross. All right.
Definitely will.
Thank you,
There's
baby.
one a couple miles away. We'll go.
Thank you, baby. All right, thank you. Listen, you all, that has been Tie Drops. Once again, I thank you all for my live audience. Thank you for being here. Thank you for those questions. And then when you see these things, if you have any questions, please put them in the comments. But get ready for more episodes of Mr. Tie, Don't Lie. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow, tell your mama them, and tell them that I love you and I love them for real. And you get ready because it's only going to get better. See you soon.